Something really weird though about it is all the mirrors in the house were covered by sheets.
Oh, I think they put like her head in there, like in the Hello Kitty or something like that. The wife couldn't.
You think you ever get that moment with me? You think ever look cute enough, sad in the wild?
We're making up a whole storyline to where like he's the husband going away.
He's gonna write to me like he's my wife. An old man touched my my balls.
You are now watching the Stereotypical podcast.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Stereotypical podcast episode 3. And today we are yapping.
Yapping, nothing but yappings. As you can see today, though, Jaden sadly was replaced by a 100 times better member of the squad. This is Chula. Chula, do you have anything to say? All right, there we go. Wise words from our newest employee. We're going to do a day in the life of Chula on our Patreon. Go ahead and subscribe to that.
To the Patreon.
Yeah. We'll plug it right here.
For this episode, it's just, straight raw what the podcast originally was going to be. So we're just testing it out like that. And we're going to just talk a normal podcast with no guests, no nothing. It's just touching each other.
Oh. Touching and talking.
Touching and talking.
Touching and talking. TTs. Mostly touching off screen, though.
We have some questions here, too, also for a little later.
We were talking about something in the car earlier. We were talking about what we had planned to talk about. One of them was based off another podcast about it. They're like in their day-to-day life. They'll see each other randomly, out in the wild. And one time, one of them had said that he found him very attractive. He thought he looked very attractive randomly. You think you ever get that moment with me? You think ever look cute enough, just out in the wild?
I don't know. Yeah, you have your moments for sure. I don't know about out in the wild. It's just kind of like when we hang out. I was like, sometimes it's just hitting different.
No, dude. I don't know, dude. When we work out, when we do a boxing training, I'll go over and glance at you, and a gust of wind will blow some sweat away, and I'm like, oh, sexy man right there.
But earlier, I heard you say something about ghosts.
Oh, yeah, we were going to talk about ghost stories. Dude, recently I've been freaking out a lot.
Why?
Because, I've been watching a lot of ghost adventures at, night and stuff. I've been staying up, late, super late recently. And I'll watch, ghost adventures real late at night. And then so I'm in my sister's house, right? We hear stuff outside. We're like, yo, what is that, bro? And we'll look outside.
Paranoid?
Yes, dude. We'll get, super paranoid. We had the window open the other day. And it rained, right? And, I guess a squirrel or something had hit a tree. We heard a bunch of water fall down. We were like, stop everything. We paused the music. We were all looking outside, all paranoid.
I used to watch a lot of Ghost Adventures. Are they still making episodes?
I don't
right now.
So. No, but Zach Bagans has a museum that he has up with a bunch of haunted objects.
I know one of them made their own show, or left the group and made their own show at one point, a while back. One of the guys, their wives divorced him because he kept coming back and then bringing the spirits would attach to him. So then they would do stuff at the house, to the kids, whatever. The wife couldn't. The wife couldn't deal with it, so they divorced. It's just crazy.
Would you divorce me if I brought ghosts home?
If they fucked with me.
What if they just fucked you?
No, I'd What is wrong with you?
When I was younger, my grandpa passed away, right? So we were in his room when we were watching Disney or something. It was me and my sister. We had the remote off to the side, literally off the bed. We were laying on the bed. And so we were watching Disney. And my grandpa, he was real into cowboy Indian movies, Clint Eastwood movies. Yeah. And so we were watching Disney and then boom, it changes to cowboy and Indians. We're like, okay, maybe somebody kicked their remote or something, right? We change it back to Disney. Happens 2 more times, bro.
That's crazy.
We were ran out the room. We were like, nah, we're done. We're done.
That's crazy. Apparently in this room, actually, they did a bunch of ghost testing and everything. But it's not real ghost tools that they use. Yeah, but they still used it out of everything that they used in this specific room and on everything. Like thing they used was the only room that picked up anything.
And I think like out of your whole house, I think this room has like the most like religious stuff in it too.
The most aura.
Yeah.
Would like no one. Well, as like I've in my lifetime, no one like this room isn't like a very active room, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like no one's ever really here. My grandma and grandpa used to say that there was this person that lived here, right? And they had like it was this dude with the axe or lady with an axe, and they killed their husband or highway something like that, and they just roam around with the axe still and everything, or like the axe like after they like the murder happened or whatever, they bought the house and the axe was under the bed still, stuff like that.
Have you heard of the Villisca axe murder house?
I don't think so.
It's like a super old house now. And like this whole family died, and like they all got murdered, but they don't know who it is. They don't know who killed them.
Interesting.
There's 3 suspects to it right now. I was watching the video the other day. So like the dude goes into the house, or he could have been like staying at the house, and he killed the parents first in the parents' room upstairs, and then he walked over, and then he killed I think like 3 kids that were in that room, and then went downstairs, and the kids had 2 friends over and killed both of those kids too.
Oh.
And nobody woke up at the whole house.
Yeah.
No, not a single person was awake. And he used like the backside of the axe, and so like you could see like scratches in the roof and stuff.
Yeah.
From the axe.
Yeah. And there was like no one from the family that was missing or anything like that.
No, everybody was like the family that got murdered were all dead. There was like 8 people that died.
So then it could have been like a random like dude.
Yeah. Like so what they thought was this guy named Reverend Kelly. And so he was like he was known as a peeping Tom, but like a creep. And so they think it's him because they found one of the bodies. It was a little kid. And they pulled the body up to the edge of the bed, and like its area was exposed, and her panties were gone and everything, and her dress was pulled up. She's posed very explicitly.
Yeah.
And then there was a chair like sitting across from it, like basically looking directly at it with a lamp pointing at the body. And they found like a big slab of bacon that had like stuff on it.
Yeah.
And so they think like it could have been him because he's a creep. But the dad, he was having like supposedly an affair with this business guy's I think it was like the state senator, his daughter. And so they think that the state senator killed him because he was having an affair with his daughter.
Yeah.
And then another people think that there's this guy who was roaming around on trains, killing people and killing families with axes, and just riding the train to get away. And they ended up seeing Reverend Kelly on the train later on too as well, leaving the town the day after.
That's crazy. Have you heard that story about like the 400 something days in hell?
No.
This girl, she was like abducted or something like that, and she was literally like tortured and everything. So like this one dude did it, and then like he told his friends about it, right? And then his friends were like, we'll like keep her there, like we want in too. So like it was like multiple guys and this one girl, and they would torture her, and she survived like crazy torture for like 400 and something days.
That was like based on
was never found. Yeah, it's like a legit story. And there's like this thing about it, I think it's like a Hello Kitty mermaid or something like that, where it's all old and like whatever, but like I think they put like her head in there, like in the Hello Kitty or something like that, which is crazy.
Damn, bro. There's some like crazy people out there, bro.
There's some stuff you can find on YouTube actually. Like there's some videos, there's one where there's these guys, right? Like they're recording in the house, and they have like they're recording it's like around Christmas. There's a bunch of presents, and they're recording, and there's like it's just like them talking about stuff, right? Whatever. But later on, or like after like this video was posted, whatever, it's found out that those guys that were recording in the house with the Christmas weren't even like that wasn't their house.
Oh, like broke in.
They broke into it. They were like recording because they found like a camera, or whatever, and they were like. They had like all the presents there, and then whenever the family came back, because I don't know if it was their home or like their little special place that they would go to, you know, for like the holidays. And then the family came back, and then they murked the family. Yeah. I don't know if any of them survived or anything, but yeah. It's crazy. Actually, the other night, I don't know who was here with me. Maybe, I think it was Daniel. But, or not the other night, but like a while back. Some random ass noise happened, like loud ass, like whoosh, outside, right? And I was like, well, maybe it was cats. but it was like right there, like at the door. And but like it sounded like it was down the hall. But then Daniel was like, "It's outside, right?" And I was like, "No way, it's outside." And then I look, and then the motion sensor light was on, and I was like, "What the heck?" And I was like, maybe a cat ran by or something. But I was like, how would it, that quick? But I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So it was kind of sus, but it was.
There's like these like abandoned, like there's an abandoned house, and then there was an abandoned garage that's like near my house where I used to live there in Bishop.
Mhm.
And so me and my sister had went in there. Freaky, dude. No, we had found like so much weird stuff. The house, the roof was caving in, and like for some reason we would hear like footsteps upstairs.
Yeah.
We were like, nah, bro, this ain't it.
Yeah. There's an attic here. Do you know about it?
This house has an attic?
Yeah. Oh, I think they went in recently and they pulled out like a bunch of old stuff.
I feel like attics are like one of the scariest. You think attics or basements are more scary?
Maybe attics, because I've seen less of attics, so it's more mysterious to me. Maybe, I don't know.
I feel like basements are more scarier because like if anybody's gonna get killed,
Well, yeah,
it's
because
gonna
you're
be in a
stuck
basement.
down there. Because if you're up here, you can, you're still above ground,
Yeah,
but down you're like underground. You know what I mean?
yeah. I feel like it's also like scarier because like people can get in easier through your basement than they can like your attic. Your attic, they at least
lot
have to
of
go through
stories,
your
yeah.
house.
A lot of stories I've actually heard like that or whatever. People get in from the basement.
That's what I'm saying. Well, with the Villisca axe murder house, they think that the guy was hanging out in the attic until the family went to sleep. They found like 2 cigarette butts up there. So like,
And they didn't. They couldn't DNA test it or anything.
Well, it was at such a time to where like the police and like the forensics analysis and stuff like that wasn't like developed enough. So literally, the family and the town of Villisca is such a small town. Everybody at that point knew each other.
Mm.
So like when the family died and everything, the whole town went to the house. They were all walking around and looking at everything. Like
So
the
it was like
police-
too open.
Yeah, the police literally let other people hold the murder weapon. Like they found the axe and everything, and they let a bunch of random people hold them.
Yeah,
So like they were never able to find anything.
that's crazy that they do that. And they couldn't do, like, they don't still have any like the whatever to where they could test it to like today's.
Nah, because everything got like exposed to like other natures and stuff. So like people messing with it and stuff. Something really weird though about it is all the mirrors in the house were covered by sheets.
Bro,
Yeah.
that is weird. Maybe because they didn't want us to look at themselves.
Yeah. They were embarrassed.
That's crazy. They could have maybe ran off, or maybe you think they might have took themselves,
What do you mean?
like their own life.
Oh, I don't know.
You know that one wrestler, I forgot his name, that did that?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
there's
I
a
watched
theory-
the documentary about him.
Yeah, there's a theory that he didn't do it, that he was actually framed to like whatever, but then like they were actually all just like, You want to try to answer some of these questions?
Oh yeah, we asked. You had asked for questions.
Do you want to read one and then I read one, or do you want to just have them?
Yeah, we could do that. Ask
Okay,
some
you want to
questions.
read the first, or you want me to? Okay.
I got you. How did you learn? Oh yeah, because this one mainly pertains to you since you're our editor.
Okay.
How did you learn to edit? Who's your dude? You.
And some cameraman, I think.
I was like here. Who's your cute cameraman?
No.
Any plans? Any planned gameplays?
Oh, who's your cute?
Yeah, who's your cute cameraman?
Any plan? Okay, so I learned how to. I've used when I was little. I had like a little channel, and I would do certain little things, whatever, on there. So I learned how to edit from there. I didn't really edit anything crazy, or it wasn't anything like whatever. But I was limited because I didn't have the what's it called to it. The like what I was using didn't have to where I could put like multiple clips in and everything. So I kind of was just limited to certain things. So I kind of learned off of that, at least like the basics. And then I would just play games with my friends and make little edits just for fun. So then once I actually did get the thing, I was able to do it all. And then I started doing it again off my phone, and I already knew how more or less what to use. So I would do that. Like most of the big stuff on the channel, like the E-date was all of that down was all edited off my phone. Now I use a computer, but everything before that was all off my phone. And the computer was new to me too. The first computer video I made was the Lethal Company video. My cute cameraman is Reggie. Oh wait, no, not Reggie. My cute cameraman is Nick.
Nick.
He helps sometimes. And then any planned games? Guys, there's a bunch. Who is secretly a femboy? Lazy nuts.
Yeah. I don't think it's a very big secret though. He's very femmy, you know?
If so, are they into white boys with curly hair?
Yes.
Should we ask him?
Should we call him?
Do you have him on anything?
I can check.
Discord or something? It's bigger.
Hey Ethan.
You're deafened.
This shit.
Before.
Ethan.
Nobody knows
Ethan!
what you're talking
Ethan.
You're deafened.
Hey, David.
Oh
Oh, he said no.
Ethan.
Literally talk. I
Ethan!
Ethan, are you into white boys with curly hair?
Yes, I talk to Arturo every day. Why? Dude, on God.
Arturo's not a white boy.
Yes, he is. He's whitewashed. I'm white and black at the same time.
Anyways,
Yeah.
okay, rate Sunny on a scale of 1 through 10.
He's a 12.
Okay.
Rate it before he fucking rizzes you up more. Come on. 7.9. Damn, the Riz is dangerous.
Dude, holy crap! Dude,
Alright.
he kept leaving you shot.
Fuck.
Bro went kind of low for how
It's
much he was
red.
doing that.
He's red.
She's infinite out of 10.
That's all we needed.
That's all we needed. Later.
Okay, I think I should ask this next question and then you ask the next one because the second one is portrayed to me.
Oh yeah. Okay, you can go ahead. I
Okay.
think we did it.
Who came up with the podcast? I don't even remember.
I think it was like a mixture of
Yeah, it was like
both.
I don't know if we were watching one or something or we just were like,
I think
we should do it.
I think we were talking about one, and then we were like, dude, imagine like, haha, funny joke. We should make a podcast. And then we weren't going to take it seriously. And then we started coming up with all the ideas, and then we were like, damn, bro. This would be like
fuck
fun. And then now we're on our third episode.
Yeah. And I don't remember who came up with the name. I think maybe you did.
I think I came up with the stereotypical, or like the stereo or something. And then you were like, dude, let's do the stereotypical podcast.
Yeah, we had, I don't know what
No,
other names we had.
I had came up with the name, and then you had came up with the logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made the logo.
But there was other names too, but I don't remember them.
I don't remember what they were.
Yeah. But yes, this is what won it all. Here you go.
I feel like the questions are like both of us, but like one of us. Are you done making music?
Yes and no. It's not my priority. It's not something I'm gonna go like, I don't know. Right now, it's not my priority, but because like I have all this stuff going on. But of course, I am still doing it, and I do have a lot of things in store with it. But I'm just waiting on one thing to kind of shoot it off.
Bitch, I won't go.
And if you're that one person who knows that one thing and is editing something for me, get to it, buddy, because I need it.
Get on that.
Would one of you take part in the boxing event you have?
Oh, it's funny that you're asking that. I don't know if is it the one that's upcoming or is it the next one after?
The one that's upcoming.
So the upcoming event, I don't know if it'll be out by the time that we post this one. We've been training. I will be fighting in the next event. You can see who I'll be fighting on the fight card. I think we have 2 other fights as well, right?
Yeah, we have 2 confirmed, and we're trying to find one for Sunny Bunny.
We're trying to look one for the bunny, the champ,
Yeah,
bunny.
the champ.
So that'll be on the next fight card. Seems exciting. We were already talking about having another one a little bit after that as well, but it'll just depend on what happens in this next one. So
We have 2 confirmed, two completely new people, and then we have the Ethan and Reggie fight for the championship. If I would fight, probably not, because you see, there's levels to this, and
Can't go
depending
straight to the
on
head
what
of the
we're
table.
doing, yes, like it would not be anything close. I mean, if someone's completely dominant, like let's say someone keeps wins and they keep winning, they can't be beat, they're completely dominant and they need to be stopped, then perhaps, but I don't think I would. Because I just think I'm a ref, I'm a host. I know a lot of knowledge in the game, more than pretty much everyone that's done it so far.
Yeah, I think out of all of our friends who we hang out with that does it, I think you're the one that knows like the most about it.
Yes.
Fully.
And honestly, with the last fight, the Aiden one, I should have probably stopped it, but I wanted to give Aiden a chance so bad.
Honestly, I thought Aiden
And-
was gonna at least do a little bit of damage in there.
He did not stick to the game plan. Like whatever we told him, he didn't stick with it. Like we trained him, but he just went blank. I don't know if it was maybe the pressure, the crowd, or I don't know, but his mind went blank and he just went war. He just was in defensive. And Ethan straight off was off a Happy Meal, so
I think we saw it at the end there, the Happy Meal.
yeah. So
Did it come with a cool toy?
No.
Dude, I bought a Happy Meal most recently, and I thought it was gonna be like one of the cool Inside Out ones.
Mhm.
And it was like this weird dude in this little car, and like you flip it up and you
I
can
want a
see him in
Happy
there.
Meal.
I want a Happy Meal. Chicken nuggets on gas right now. We're not sponsored by McDonald's, although we wish we were.
You said we were talking about McDonald's.
Happy Meals are McDonald's.
You don't go to down the street on the corner? That one guy that sells Happy Meals?
Those are called sad meals.
No, they're Happy Meals. They put stuff in the thing that make you very happy.
Oh, that kind of Happy Meal. I'm talking about the one you consume, not the one that you.
How do we get on the podcast with y'all?
Be cool.
Just be chill. If we would like you, if you have something interesting, like maybe you have like a story or something that you want to get out, or like a bunch of interesting things, and of course just DM one of us.
So both of us, we do have our own separate Instagrams, but like we'll both talk about it and stuff. You can literally just ask us about it. If you have like an idea for like a segment or something, like in our past episode, we had a segment for the Daniel Jacobs. We're thinking of having a new these two other people come on to our friends. We'll do a cooking segment.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
For the next one.
For the next episode.
For episode 4.
We're also we have a couple other ideas that we've been cooking up. We'll save them for when we actually do them. We won't spoil the fun.
Yeah.
We have some other people that we're thinking of bringing on. It's just it's a long process of figuring out what we do if we do bring people on.
Yeah. So yeah, like if you have something interesting or just something you would like want to talk about, like there's like topic stuff like that, and you feel like you could do good on the camera, we'll talk and we'll get it through. Because I've had a good amount of people hit me up about it already. Podcasts usually don't continue because people don't see review or like results so fast, so they end up stopping like around like the 3rd episode, or like they won't go past 10.
Oh no, dude!
So
we're on our 3rd.
We're on our 3rd. Well, we already have a 4th one planned, so we're going past the 3rd for sure. But we have to go over 10. That's my goal. We got to keep it going.
We got it. Well, although I'll be leaving soon, I think we should be able to try to get at least 10 out, or like record some so we can have.
Yeah,
like,
even
10
if they're
out.
short ones. You can
Yeah.
have little short ones just for certain things.
When I come back, we can film some more.
Yeah.
Most
So, yeah.
definitely.
He's going to leave soon, which when he does, well, all this will be like a season 1 basically. So after maybe the 10 episodes, that will be the end of this for a little bit until he does come back, and then they'll have a season 2.
It'll be the reawakening of the podcast.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna leave it. I have thought about doing it on my own, maybe with a little, like some other people just coming in on it, but I don't know if I would do that. I think I'm just gonna wait.
We had Jaden on for the last 2 episodes. We were planning on, since I am leaving, we are planning on having this episode just be us.
Mm-hmm.
So we're recording this one. But we were talking about maybe Jaden taking my spot while I'm gone. But we haven't really decided yet if we will continue it without me, or
Yeah,
if we'll replace it with Jaden.
to be decided. And even then, it's still. I don't even know where I was going with that.
Would it be the same? Would it be the same?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I want to know if I would do it without him, if I would call it a season 2, or if I would just maybe like
some bonus,
like a
action.
side, yeah, like a little bonus side thing. But I think I might just take it as, I don't know. We'll see what happens. If this is really real receptive and people want to be on, maybe I'll just have a bunch of like guest ones and stuff like that. But besides that, I'll probably just be focusing on maybe other videos and stuff, shows that I do, whatever, until the return.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of that, I guess honestly we can talk about that, low-key.
What?
Why you're leaving and what you're gonna do.
I guess. For the for the people who watch the podcast who don't know, I'm leaving for the military in September. It's gonna be probably around a year. I'll be gone. I won't be coming back until maybe January, February, March, April. Maybe around April. Maybe a little before that. Maybe May. I don't know when I'm gonna get back. So yeah, that'll be fun. We'll be able to talk about.
You can talk about your experience too when you come back. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be very cool.
I was talking about it with my family most recently because for some reason they always ask me about it. They're asking me about the gas chamber. You know about that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the gas chamber is, they'll put tear gas in there. I think it's tear gas, and so you gotta go in. You get a gas mask. You go in, break the seal, and then you have to recite your first and last name, and I think your social security number or something like that. So you have to breathe it in, and you stay in there as long as you can, which that's gonna suck.
That's I didn't know that part. I thought you were just in there.
No, so like they used to have it to where you don't have to sit like repeat anything. You just stay in there as long as you can. But they had changed it because they wanted you to be able to like breathe it in. So like the reason you have to say all that stuff is so you breathe it in.
That's crazy. I wonder what the record is.
Well, no, they have a timer, so you can only be in there for a certain amount of time. But like it's either max time or you cut it early and you leave.
Yeah. What's the max time? Do you know?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
We could look it up.
That's insane. I don't know. I've seen that, and then where you get sprayed, a bunch of other stuff, but I know some of that's like cop stuff.
I know for cops, you have to
get tased.
You have to get tased, which I kind of want to get tased.
Just to experience it.
Yeah. So when I was a kid, we had a light. It was a double light switch, and it didn't have the light panel on it. And so, like, I went over, and the lights were off, and I was trying to turn them on. I just stuck my hand right in the socket, basically, and I shocked myself. And then I've done that maybe, like, twice. And then, like, plugging things in, I accidentally touched a prong, so I'm plugging it in. I'll shock myself there. I shocked myself in welding.
That's crazy. I have to. Welding. Well, I've had a thing metal piece burned through my sock. I had boots, but I didn't, like, cover it with the pants, or, like, put the pants over. So I just like I think I was stick welding, and one of the sparks flew into the boot and burnt through my sock, and I just I freaking turned it off quick, threw my freaking boot off, and I was shaking my foot. I think I tried to grab it first like a dumbass, but
we've never had welding together. Dude, I was in welding, and I was making this ring, and I was doing it on TIG. I was like, hey, man, I don't got to wear a jacket. I'll be chilling. I'll just go weld normally, right? No gloves, no jacket, no nothing, right? So I was there, and I was, like, tigging. Like, the next day I walk in, I'm all sunburned on my arms from the light. Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
Mr. Signs was like, see? Told you. I still don't wear jackets when I weld.
Like, he had a bunch of crazy stories. Speaking of welding... Well, actually, that's the thing where my editing kind of helped in play.
Oh, the project.
The project happened, and my team got first place. And I would want to edit it. This is also something that I welded. It's just like a rose, nothing crazy. Chat. Just a rose.
I was there when he painted it. Can confirm he made that.
So
fun. Yeah. I've had people ask me how to make them, and then I was like,
it's actually really easy to make it.
It's like super easy. Like I'll show one person, and then I'll just like like a bunch of people asked me, they're like, "Can you teach me how to make a rose?" Because we were like the seniors of the class, and so I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then I made like one, and then I never talked to any of them again. They all just learned from each other.
Yeah.
It was just that simple, you know. It's fun though.
Yeah. All you really do is just kind of put the pieces together, and then heat up the leaves, bend them hoes. That's it.
Bend you.
Right after. Hey, you're in 2 episodes already. Not 2 episodes, but you're in 2
videos already.
2 videos.
Almost back to back.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much back to back.
How's that feel?
How do you feel?
Can I get a quack, quack? No. She quacks like a duck.
She's weird. She's weird.
Have you ever regretted signing?
No, dude. When I signed when I signed my contract, we swore in and everything at MEPS, and so then you go back to the area where you're like your branches, and this is the best part. This is the best part of all of MEPS. They gave me a free shirt, so that was cool. I got a bag. I think I got 2 free shirts. I got a nice little collared button up.
Yeah,
has like 2 buttons up here, and then it's like a polo. I got another shirt, says U.S. Army on it. I always wear it. Dude, it's such a good shirt. It's comfy. They gave me a workout shirt too, but that was when I got back to my recruiters. The best part was getting the free stuff.
Yeah.
MEPS sucked. An old man touched my my balls.
For real?
Yeah, dude, they have to check.
They have to touch it?
Yeah, like, oh, dude, yeah. Like he they check other areas too. He asked me
prostate. For real?
They don't touch it or anything. They have to like look at it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they did it to Sedio, and Sedio didn't even sign.
Bro just went to get touched.
Bro just likes it. Likes getting touched.
I remember in middle school, I think going into high school, we had to get like tested or whatever, and we all went to like the school to do it. And I was there with John Ryan, and he was just like, "Dude, they touch you," and I was like, "Bro."
I was always scared of that.
Me too.
Did they touch you?
No.
Are you a victim?
Well, the one that I go to, they literally touch you like here.
Yeah. Like every time I got a physical, I never got touched around there. I never like had to do anything like that. And then like it was like one time only, and at that it was like on the edge of where my thigh meets my inner thigh.
Yeah.
It was like right on my inner thigh. So like no one's touched it. And then like I went to the MEPS, and they're like, "Yeah, dude, you're gonna have to like touch it." And I was like, "Nah, it'll just be the side."
No. Hey, what did he do? What did he say?
He didn't say anything. He's just like, so like you enter a room and it's you and the doctor only. And then for me, it was this old guy. And so you're in there in the room, and he's like, "Well, take off your clothes and just get all the way into your underwear. You get naked into your underwear." And then you better stop that, dude. I'm telling a story.
What do you want to talk about?
What are you yapping about over here?
Keep going. Speak. Oh, you want to go over here? Okay.
Yeah, and so then you get down in your underwear, and then you lay down on the table. He goes, he was like looking at my joints and stuff, right? Because I had a knee surgery, right? So he was checking my knee. He was like, "You gonna do the airborne division?" I was like, "Never even been on a plane, much less I'm gonna jump out of one for training, right?" I was like, "Nah," and he was like, "So you're gonna get tattoos, but you won't jump out of a plane?" I was like, "Yeah." And then like after that, so he'll tell you to get down, and he's like, "All right, pull your underwear down enough to expose your genitals." And I was like, "What?" And so then he's like, "All right, now look up." And I was like, "What?"
He made you look up?
Yeah, he made me look up. Like that's when he like.
They have a glove?
Yeah, he had gloves on. Nah, he did it barehanded.
That's what my dad used to say. Like as a thing, like joke. He's like, "There's gonna be an old man in there, and he's gonna have cold hands."
He did have cold hands though. Yeah. He grabbed my right nut, and he just like lifted.
No, okay.
Yeah, and then then you leave. You have to get like your blood done. They have to watch you pee in a cup.
Mhm.
That was the weird part. You had to watch me pee in a cup. Who wants to see that?
Yeah.
I think that was the weirdest part. I met a lot of cool people there. That was cool. For the girls, I heard I was talking to this one chick. For the girls, they had told me that they had to like get down in their undergarments, like only bra and panties, and then like duck walk. Yeah, they like duck walked and like they stretched and stuff. For the scoliosis test, did you have to take your shirt off? They made me take my shirt off.
Y'all some weird people, bruh.
That tastes weird, man.
Whenever you leave, how is that gonna work?
I went to MEPS in San Antonio, and then I go back to MEPS in San Antonio, and there's like a chance that they would do like a quick physical to see if I'm still good, or I just stay there and then I'll get shipped off to where I'm going to boot camp, which is in South Carolina.
Yeah.
I remember you had taken the ASVAB, you scored pretty high, and you're gonna be a dentist, and you're like, no, I don't wanna.
Yeah.
What was that about?
I didn't want to do it. Well, it's because I had situation or like reasons to not do it yet. But then I thought about it, and I was like, because what I'm able to do right now, like YouTube, I'm gonna be able to go to college where I'm at, and then the house I'm at right now, I'm gonna be living free. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be living free, and then Dad has a bunch of stuff. I'll be able to work. So I'll just be living free. I'm near the campus anyways. You know what I mean? So I'll be able to just go there whenever. And then I'll be able to focus on YouTube and hopefully make something out of it, you know, instead of being super far. And I could have, and I would have, but the contract was 4 years. So I would have done it for 4 years. And the thing is too, it's like, that's a long time to like, because what if I don't end up enjoying it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, then again, it is just a dentist. So let's say like I did it and then afterwards I wanted to just straight up become a dentist. That'd be cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they pay for like your whole schooling for dentistry.
That's the thing. Like, let's say someone goes to schooling for dentistry. I already worked there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they already teach me to work there. So would you hire someone that has no experience or someone who already has 4 years under the belt? You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people tend to choose like either like a job that they really seem like they're gonna enjoy, or like some other people
think it'd be
pick
cool.
a job that like they're gonna be able to do something like outside of the military if they don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
So they'll get that free schooling. I mean, like either way, they'll pay for your full schooling. So I mean, like I don't mind it. I'm gonna go to school while I'm in the military, so they can pay for it fully.
Yeah. There's a bunch of like advantages to it, but I just decided to hold off. I like if anything goes like to where nothing doesn't work or like I don't like what I'm doing, then I'm the Army. You know?
Yeah, come join me. I mean, we were gonna do our original plan was to go join with each other. We were both gonna join. It was gonna be me, you, and Stereotypical.
But I thought you needed 4 now.
You don't need 4, but you can join up to a team of 4.
Oh, okay.
And we were both gonna be MP. All of us were gonna be MPs. We were gonna go to the same school. We were gonna go to.
But I think I was the only one with the license though.
Yeah, yeah. Something we found out was that you need a license to be an MP.
Actually,
I mean, I have mine now.
I had mine then, but I had my learners, so that's why it wasn't like.
I only had my learners.
I didn't pop up on my thing, but he said like by the time you'll be good, and I was like okay. But yeah, but that's the thing. I could have had to where I chose the location. I could have been to like Germany, which is crazy.
Yeah, dude.
I could have been. There's a spot in Texas I could have, but like if I chose to stay somewhere, I would have had to be there an extra year, so I would have had to do it for 5 years.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I don't mind like having to work that long for my job.
I don't either, but the thing I don't know if I would like it, so I didn't want to
Wouldn't want to have to
do it just yet.
suffer for 4 years. I mean,
And there was another one that was like an
It's an
officey that I considered too. But the dentist one seemed like the coolest.
my mom was asking me about the jobs that I got offered, and the first one I told her about was I could be like a guy that shoots rocket launchers and like handles explosives, which she didn't like that idea. There was another offer that I got to be like a detonation or like a demolition guy, so I could like go and blow up bridges and stuff.
I think I had a welding one.
I think I might have had a welding. I mean, there's like crazy jobs. The job that I have now that I signed my contract for, it's for 4 years, and I can work depending on my clearance. I can work with special ops, so that's cool. you can be like, hey man, my brother's on special ops, which would make me sound cooler.
Yeah.
My sister said she's gonna use it as a flex that I'm in the military.
Why?
I don't know. It's not like I'm very threatening.
That's the thing. Whenever you come back, I think a lot of people go to the military and they don't even like really come back any thicker. Like they do a little bit, but they're not even.
I'm gonna be thick, but it's gonna go all to my butt. I'm gonna get a big.
I gotta get pictures.
What?
Should we tell them about what we're gonna do?
Our plan. So clearly we started a podcast together. Clearly we're best friends. He's my brother. He's gonna write to me like he's my wife.
Yeah. So he's basically we're making up a whole storyline to where like he's the husband going away. I have no job. I'm pregnant, and we already have one child.
We have another one on the way.
Yeah.
We haven't figured out what the gender is yet because it hasn't been
assigned.
It hasn't been grown
because
enough.
they haven't. They have to figure out their gender nowadays. So.
And then we think we have a daughter, right? Or is it a son?
That's the plan. We were gonna have a daughter and a son, but we don't know which one's born yet.
Yeah, we need to decide on that. We're planning on getting joke rings, so that when I leave, I can wear it at boot camp. People believe
we should just get married and get the extra $2,000.
We should just really get married. Let's just actually get married. We're pretending might as well actually.
Yeah, make the letters real, chat.
It'll be an open relationship though.
Yeah,
but it'll only be me and you.
We're married, but we don't do anything.
Yeah, technically we can get arrested for that, but
yeah.
Yeah, so well, I'm only going to be writing. You're only going to be really writing whenever I'm at boot camp. So
and then whenever you're gone, like for your job wherever they have you.
Well, for my job at school, I'll be able to have my phone.
Well, yeah. So yeah, I guess really boot camp.
Can FaceTime my wife.
I gotta have a really good storyline then.
Yeah. It'll be 2.5 months of storyline.
Oh damn! I gotta cook then. I have to really cook. I have to cook.
We've been discussing this for like 3 months.
Yeah.
The plan.
I have to cook. But I think while you did that 2 months, I think I might do a checklist.
The checklist? What do you mean?
I think I want to do a certain, like make a checklist and then try and do all the things on the checklist, before I'm like maybe like a certain age or before you're back or something.
Like a bucket list?
Yeah. That I want to get done beforehand. Hello.
My cousin, he told me that when I leave, he already started going to the gym and stuff. He bought a new dog. And he was like, whenever you're gone, I'm going to be training me and my dog. So when you get back, I'm going to be super buff and I'm going to have a super trained dog.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I'll talk to people about it and stuff and like talk about like their plans while I'm gone and stuff. Cause it'll be weird, like leaving for so long and then being able to come back and seeing like how everybody changed and stuff. And,
I mean, it's not too long though.
I mean, it'll be like around a year. So it'll be like a while, but not too long,
Yeah.
But it'll still be weird, like seeing everybody coming back and how they changed or if they changed at all. Because like you'll look at some people that you graduate with and you're like, I've known you my whole life and you haven't changed like at all. Yeah. Like I've been told I don't look different than whenever I was younger. I know like a couple of our friends haven't really changed, and then some of them changed like majorly.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope you get buffer a little bit.
I hope I get swole, dude. Not like huge, but like I want to get cut.
Yeah, I hope he does. But the only thing is, I gotta stay on top.
Yeah,
I have to. Whenever he's gone, I gotta get crazy, chat.
We started to go to San Antonio for that rock climbing game.
Yeah, I was about to mention that since you said like the whatever, like we can go whatever vlog whatever. Maybe I can make my checklist around there, and then we can go and plan something there.
Yeah. Next time I go up there, you gotta go with me. We're planning on going up there for competing and to see who can rock climb better.
If he holds a record or something.
I hold the record at summer camp.
And I'm just naturally great.
Sure. We'll see about that, bud. Oh, we can film there too, if they let us.
Where?
If we don't get in trouble, we can film at the rock climbing thing. Make that a little vlog.
They don't get.
Well, we're talking about maybe vlogging.
Yeah.
We don't know for sure. We were talking about it literally today. Like,
Yeah.
While we had that little break, we were talking about maybe starting the vlog. We don't know if we're going to, where we would vlog, because this town is boring.
Yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, checklist for sure. What I want on the checklist is to do an MMA fight.
Mm-hmm.
I want to compete in an MMA fight. See how that goes. Eat a burger, but like a normal burger, like with everything in it. I've never been able to do that, like with veggies and everything.
Ew.
Yeah, exactly. Ew, I can't do that, but that's the goal, to try and do it. I'm gonna try and find a burger that's full that doesn't have tomatoes, because I hate tomatoes.
That is not a full burger, man.
Yes, it is. If you go to a certain place and they think it's a full burger and they don't have tomatoes, we're doing it.
I like no changes at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Have you seen Taco Bell's new Cheez-It thing?
Mm-mm.
It looks gross.
What should I try and do? Maybe practice rock climbing so I can be better.
You're not gonna be better than me. I'm naturally
I don't know.
gifted.
I kind of want to. I'm very curious
See-
on how good you are at that.
See my skin tone?
I can see him being good at that, but then
Oh.
again, I feel like I'm very good upper body wise.
I hot borders, dude.
But then again, it's different placement, everything.
I climbed the wall from Mexico to get here. I can climb a little rock wall.
I don't know.
I don't know. Rock climbing
What?
is like easy.
I just processed what you said. Hello.
Rock climbing is pretty easy, but like it also is like endurance.
You want to know something I actually wanted to do? And maybe we could do. I wanted to try and
Kiss?
maybe do a video where maybe I train like Mike Tyson for like a week or a month or something. And then I also thought of one maybe where the military stuff, like the challenge that they have you do the fitness thing, go through all the fitness requirements that they have and get like a group or like a small group and try and go through it.
That'd be cool. We should do that if I come back and we film another episode.
Because you've already like experienced.
Yeah, I'll put y'all through boot camp.
Yeah.
I did.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
I did it. We've mentioned it already. I did scouts. In scouts, there's like some troops are like specific categories or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not just like scouting within scouting. There's like adventure scouts. There's like scouts that will grow up to be like cops. Like you'll have like troops and stuff like that. There's a troop that was history based, and they ran like a Civil War like boot camp. So you could sign up for it, and you basically just live a Civil War boot camp. That was pretty fun. They gave us Civil War hats. Like if you're in that troop and you reach a certain level, they'll give you like a saber, so you can have a sword.
Lightsaber.
Like out of the sabers for the guys. You know?
Speaking of that, I don't like where Star Wars is going right now.
I never watched Star Wars. I was never a big Star Wars fan. I'm a Harry Potter guy.
I like the older ones until Disney kind of got a hand of it. And right when like that like Kylo Ren type of stuff came out, the only thing that was cool about that was honestly his sword. His fight scene with I think Rey or whatever was horrible. They didn't battle at all with anything. It was just like maybe one thing of the Force. It was just a bad fight. Back in the day, you would see them.
I think
Badass.
I didn't watch the movies, any of them, but
All
I
the
do
ones
remember
back in the day were
somebody
cool.
talking about it, and they showed me the clip where Kylo Ren stopped one of the bullets or lasers or whatever from the gun.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Did you watch the cartoon they showed on Disney XD?
For that,
I think it was like Rebels.
no. I saw some of it, but not really. I watched the cartoon before that. I think it was, I don't even know if it was on Disney though. I think it was maybe on Cartoon Network or something, where Anakin was Anakin and stuff still. I had like a little DVD thing for it. But yeah, I don't like where it's going now. And then the creators that have it, or like that are like making stuff with it now, know nothing about Star Wars. Know absolutely nothing about it. And they're making up all this stuff, and like, yeah. Everyone's complaining that are like real like hardcore fans about it.
How long have you been watching it? Like since you were a little baby? Man?
Yeah. Well, I've known about it since forever. I used to go, like every time a movie would come out, I'd go watch it. When my dad's birthday is May the 4th, so I always say May the 4th be with you on his birthday.
That's neat. Is your dad a really big Star Wars fan?
Not as much. I don't think so. No. It's more like my mom that would pay attention to those type of stuff.
Yeah, I think I've gone to your house before, and like your mom had decorated for May the 4th or something like that, and that was funny. I think your mom has a lot of pop figures. I started my own collection because of your mom's collection.
Yeah, I kind of have a little bit of some now.
You burping her? What's going on over there?
Palomita blanca. We're the Stereotypicals, and you just watched the Stereotypical podcast.
Stay typical.